This video is going over the thumb active range of motion exercises. So on the top, you have two that start with both columns, and you can do those in a combined way. So this is going to be thumb flexion and extension, composite flexion and extension of the thumb joints. So you're going to have them like this, and you're going to have them try to touch their thumb to that pad underneath the pinky. And then combining it with that second exercise I referred to, the composite extension, you're going to have them come out, fully extending that thumb. And then they're going to repeat that, alternating between those two exercises. The next two we're going to be going over that we can pair are these two ones on the bottom. So this is looking at radial abduction and adduction, as well as palmar abduction and adduction. So in the picture, it looks like their hands are kind of flat on the table, but you can have the patient in that forearm neutral position. And what you're going to have them do is bring their thumb up in the air. That's going to be our radial abduction. Come back down into radial adduction. And then they're coming out like they're reaching for a cup. And then coming back in. So we have radial coming up and palmar coming out to the side like we're reaching for a cup. The next active exercise on this sheet is going to be blocking exercises for the thumb. So what you're going to have the patient do is block this joint here by coming around the back of it and then stabilizing in the front and then isolating to only bend the tip of the thumb. This next active one is going to be finger opposition. So what you want them doing is they're trying to touch their thumb to the very tip of each finger, making an O shape. We want to emphasize to make those O shapes, because if not, they'll kind of come in flat here and not really flex as they're supposed to. And then the last two on this sheet, which we don't give out until later on in a patient's program, is going to be these passive thumb exercises. So these ones are going to be similar to that first exercise, but now we're using our uninvolved hand to apply a force and a stretch. That's what this passive is referring to. So they're going to use the uninvolved hand to bend all the joints of the thumb down into the palm. I know you can combine it with the second passive one and now use the uninvolved hand to extend that thumb all the way out, giving it a good long stretch. So one more time, we have the composite flexion passive and the composite extension passive.